Celebration of the famous May Day sports returns in the Gambia after almost 3 years of absence due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Commemorated globally on the 1st of May each year, International Workers' Day is celebrated in the Gambia in the form of a sporting jamboree with workers from government and private sectors converging to participate in fun sporting activities in celebration of the Global Day. Now, the National Sport Council, being the sole body responsible for the event, announces that the networking and sporting fiesta for the workers will be observed this year. And let's have more details of that in this report.
International Workers' Day is the day that commemorates the struggles and gains made by workers and the labor movement. This international holiday is observed on May 1st each year. May Day is marked as public holiday in over 80 countries, including the Gambia. In many countries around the world, workers took to the streets in a peaceful protest, demanding for good working conditions and improved wages, among others. However, in the Gambia, the celebration is observed in the form of a whole-day sporting activity where the private and government institutions get together to compete in different sporting activities, and the outstanding performers are usually awarded during a sports banquet to be held by the organizers. Ahead of the 2023 May Day celebration, the National Sports Council updated the media on their plans and preparation for hosting this year's event. Mahmoud Jawla, the Deputy Executive Director of the National Sports Council, describes Gambia's May Day celebration as unique.
The Gambia celebrates May Day in a very unique way. Unlike our neighbors or in the West, where sometimes you will see people will celebrate this day in a violent way. For us as Gambians and as a very peaceful country, peaceful people, with a very close relationship as in our communities, we think of celebrating May Day in this very perfect and unique way. That is calling all the civil service and the private sector together and participate or compete in different sports. Through this, we can communicate, discuss about the problems that we face in our institutions, and then help each other through our conversations, see ways and means of how we help one another to solve the problem without using a radical way.
Mr. Jawla also explains some of the activities which are expected to take place before and after the May Day celebration.
The activities that are going to be held during the May Day. 2 days before the May Day, we will have volleyball competitions. Institutions are given the prerogative to see whether they will want to take part in the May Day or not. In the volleyball competitions, because usually what happens, not all institutions register, because all of them don't have teams. But those that have teams will come, register, and then 2 days before the event, we have the volleyball competitions done with it, keep the results until the very day, which is the May Day, on the 1st of May, where we will have 100 meters, 200 meters, we have a relay, we will be having also tug of war, we'll have the greasy pole, pillow fight, musical chairs, managers race, all those events will be there.
Amid the ongoing renovation works at the country's only independent stadium, this year's commemoration will be held at the Makati Square in Banjul.
The venue, very important. The venue will be at the Makati Square because the stadium is under, reconstruction or refurbishment, so we cannot use the stadium. It will be done at the Makati Square. It has been done there in 2014, and it was very, very successful, so it can still be done there. But God willing, 2024 will be at the stadium when we will have, a very different environment.
The National Sport Council has also outlined plans to stage other sporting activities like the Youth Summer Camp and the Sports for Health, which were also halted due to the pandemic. May Day is observed in many countries on May 1st, but in the United States and Canada, a similar observance known as Labor Day takes place on the first Monday of September. Reporting for Africa News, I am Amadou Kante.